Ah, that nostalgic feeling with the shrimp tanks in the background. It's been a while, hasn't it? So due to popular demand and you guys leaving some very nice comments on my latest videos requesting a shrimp tank update, well, most of them were nice. Here it is, an update video on my shrimp.
It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps.
Good day everybody and welcome to this video. So before I actually get onto my shrimp, I just want to apologise for not actually putting that much shrimp content out at the moment. So a month or two ago I did actually make a video on what's happening to my shrimp because I did have a disaster and quite a lot of them died. And in that video I also said that we were in the process of looking for and buying a house. Because we're actually in the process of buying a house now, we're more than likely going to be moving in the next sort of couple of months. So that's why I've been reluctant to sort of restart these tanks, the one up here and the other one down below that you just can't quite see. Because if we're going to be moving in a couple of months, then it's just going to have more stress on the shrimp and like you're going to have to break it down, transport them to the new place, set them back up again. So I'm pretty much holding out with updating my sort of shrimp systems until we get to this house, because then I'll be able to put this whole racking system downstairs, so on the ground level, because at the moment I'm upstairs in the spare bedroom, and then I will be able to like literally almost fill this up because there won't be that much weight restriction. And to be honest, if you go onto my YouTube channel and if you look at the top banner underneath weekly videos, which I try my best to do, it says Shrimps Fish DIY Reviews. Then if you scroll across to the About section, the second paragraph down, I'm Nathan and this channel is, you've guessed it, all about shrimps and aquarium stuff. So there you have it. Even though this channel is simply shrimps, I do advertise in a couple of places that it's not always going to be about shrimps. I don't really want to make the comparison, but it's kind of a little bit like the king of DIY. Not every one of his videos is DIY. As much as I love shrimp and they are my passion within the aquarium keeping, I love aquariums too. I love aquascapes, I love planted tanks, I love different fish as well. But shrimp are just my main focus. So yeah, I like to vary things up. So not every video is a shrimp video. When it is a shrimp video, you're in for a treat, but I can't guarantee it's always going to be a shrimp video because yeah, 52 weeks in a year, 52 videos on shrimp, that's a lot. So yeah, I do like to vary things up and I hope you can understand that. Right, so now that's over, let's give you a tour of what shrimp I do actually have. Okie dokie, so if we start on the left hand side here, that's quite interesting actually because I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a little bit of algae on there. If you compare it to the other tanks, they're pretty pristine and clear on the glass. But with algae, pristine. And that's because these three tanks here all have Neurite snails in, and that one doesn't have a snail in it. Look, you can just about see there's a snail there. And they're like one of the best snails for eating algae off of the glass. Maybe I'll have to put one in that tank. Another awesome thing is freshwater limpets. Now these are tiny little sort of invertebrate snail things, and you can see all their trails in the algae there. So they're great at eating algae as well. They don't quite completely clear the glass, but they help keep on top of it anyway. Look, there's one working away now. Now a lot of people see these as pests, but to be honest, I don't mind them. If you've got too many of them, then you might be overfeeding, so just cut back on feeding. But yeah, they're not too bad. They're quite quirky little things to watch really, and they don't really do any harm to the tank. They're just not very pleasant to look at sometimes if they're on the glass, but I don't mind them. Anyway, on to the shrimp, and in this first tank we have crystal black shrimp. There's one or two in here, but not too many after my unfortunate incident a fair few months ago. But they're still alive and kicking. On to the second tank, and this is my crystal red shrimp tank. And the same again, there's one or two in here. There's some Bucophalandria at the top there, so they sometimes sort of hide in amongst it. But there's one on show at the bottom there. On to the third tank, and this is my Blue Dream tank, though some of them have actually gone through into that one, but the majority of my Blue Dreams are in here. I can't count them all, but there's between 5 and 10 in here. There's one on the floor there. They often go on the sponges at the back, and again with the Bucephalandra at the top, they hide in amongst that. Now this is pretty cool, because I haven't tied down the Bucephalandra onto anything. It gets some quite nice immersed growth. Look, check out that flower there. Some water droplets, you can't quite see it, but it's pretty cool how the leaves kind of just float at the surface and the flower immerses itself from the water. There you go, there's a half and half shot there. It's pretty epic. In the fourth and final tank, now this is the one that spurred me to getting the sponges here. You see all the Blue Dreams on there now, as opposed to having the wire mesh, because some of the baby Blue Dreams went over into this tank and they're still there now, so they've just grown up into adults and bred quite well in there. But yeah, in here are Amano shrimp, so there's one on the Sawasatang, just there. And I've got these Amano shrimp in here because I've just set up a little aquascape downstairs in a 15-litre tank, and basically the Amanos are just on storage in here until that tank is cycled and I can add them onto that. There is actually some black beard algae on this log, and I've noticed it go down considerably since putting the shrimp in here, and there's 3 Amanos in here and they've been in here for about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, week and a half. So they're really good algae eaters at getting the black beard algae. There you go. That's kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment. As I explained at the beginning of this video, I am stuck in this kind of limbo stage between trying to buy a house, so not wanting to actually fully commit to a proper setup yet, due to sort of like, moving it as I said, and just stressing the fish out, more stress on me logistically. So at the moment I'm leaving it be how it is, but say in 6 months time or so, when we have eventually moved and settled into the new house, this will all be up and running in full swing. And of course, I did actually mention in one of the other videos, this house has a garage, so in a year's time or so, maybe next summer, that garage, I worked out I could fit roughly 30 or 40 tanks in there. I might not be able to put them all at once, but I'll definitely be able to get a full sort of, a few racks of them going nicely. So I'm really excited about that. As for now though, I'm still going to be trying to make weekly videos and putting them out there for you guys. As I say, I can't guarantee they're all going to be shrimp related, but they're all going to be aquarium related, so I hope you do enjoy them. Thanks for all your support so far, and if you did like this video, then whack that thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and like this kind of content, obviously it's only going to get better because I'm in a little bit of a low at the moment, then hit that subscribe button down below. And any comments, questions or queries, leave them down below. And I shall see you in another video. Thanks for watching, see you later.
It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps. Let's keep things shrimple with simply shrimps. Do 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 do. Yeah!